Hey everyone, and welcome to Let's Play Super Mario, another episode of it. I am Mega400, and we are going to be entering the best chapter ever. No, the best thing in gaming ever. Now, I guess if you're not a nerdy Nintendo fan like I am, or if you just, the humor, I think in general, it's just funny, but this is just a really cool chapter. So this is where that dweeby princess lives. Yes, it's pretty nice. Well, I don't know, it's bigger and it's not over lava. Lava is so cliche, Bowser. Why would you use, have a castle over lava? Have it over, like, flush fields of flowers like Francis, and... Okay, let me try this again. See if I can do it. This is so high-technical. It's totally undiscovered digibutterfly species. I must document it. Yes, shake that thorax. The Digibutter.Nerve forum guys will be so jealous when I post these shots online. Oh, that's gonna be a little bit annoying to try and do this entire chapter. Mostly because it's not that different from my normal... Well, I guess it is different from my normal voice. At least I hope it is. If I sound that nerdy the whole time, I will... I don't know. I don't know. I like being a nerd. I mean, I will admit I'm quite nerdy compared to other... there's nothing wrong with being, I guess depends on what you define nerd as. Nerd as, like... I think anyone with a hobby could technically be considered a nerd, but I guess it's more geeky to be into tech stuff. Unless you get the nerdy stuff, because you're... I don't know why tech stuff is necessarily considered geeky. I guess, like... But back in the day when you had, like, Gutenberg making the printing press, would he be, like, considered a nerd? I mean, you don't think of him as being a nerd, but you could say, well, yeah, like, Edison was also a nerd. He was in making the light bulb, so... So let's enter Fort Francis. Now, we could go, keep going forward. And, oh, look, a little cat robot. Look how cute he is. He's got a little apron that he's made. Go home, master. So yeah, we can go in that door, but instead let's go down this pipe. Which is hidden behind the door. Now, later on you'll be asked to enter passcodes, and if you fail to enter those passcodes, you'll be dumped in this room, and you have to go down here anyway because it's required to get something. But you might as well just go in here now via that way because it's quicker, easier, and otherwise you're just kind of wasting time. And I love this song that plays in this castle. It's just really, I don't know, it's a pretty cool tune. And here's the passcodes that you need: 2323 and 2828. I think the first room that you could reach is 2323, but we will see later on. Hey there! You seem friendly. If so, give me a hand. If not, give me a hand anyway. Alright. Let's use Dudley on this giant blue switch and free this other pixel. Kinda looks like a Tetris piece. Freedom! Oh, finally, I am out. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Thank you, thank you. I've been shut up in here forever. You'll never catch me in there again. I must repay you. I am at your service. I'm sure you can find a use for my talent. Hold on a second. Before we get all friendly, we should see if we're on the same page. You met Francis, right? What do you think of the guy? Your first impressions? He's kind of greenish. I mean, he's a chameleon. Ah, I see. Anything else about him that catches your eye? Well, he's irresistible. I mean... Francis is just so sexy. Oh yes, I see. How you would think that. So sum it up, what do you think about him? He's a stallion. Just a stallion. Greenish, irresistible guy. Basically, a stallion. Well, I imagine that. You and I feel the same way about him. We've got a great harmony. Yep, I think we'll work perfectly together. Nothing can touch us. And, yeah, Carrie's my favorite pixel. I think he's my favorite pixel. Reason being, Carrie allows you to ride on top of her, or ride at her. When you ride in Carrie, you go faster and you can go over spikes. I think she also makes it easier to jump on enemies because she has more surface area. She also makes using Bowser so much easier because she speeds up Bowser and makes it... Like, if you press down when you're using Bowser's Fire, you can keep moving your more... whereas when you use Bowser's Fire move normally, he's kind of stuck in place. With Carrie, you can go... It's more flexible. It's just more useful to use. And I think you can also use Bowser's Fire in mid-air with Carrie because of the fact that technically he is on the ground. So, yeah, Carrie is just really awesome. Granted, Peach is, you know, pretty good character as well, but I always like using Bowser, and Carrie makes using Bowser, you know, feasibly possible. Otherwise, he'd be just too much of a hassle. Welcome home, Master. Today is the street date for Prince of the Unicorns, Volume 15. Do not forget. I want Prince of the Unicorns. And a baseball game canceling Starship X-Not, or delaying it. How dare they, those baseball ruffians. Ah, Catface. Welcome home, Master. I have finished removing commercial breaks from your record programs. Okay. Welcome home. New space combat sim, Starship X-Not, Space Bloops. Ooh, I want that. Sweet. The resolution on these images is just breathtaking. Ner. I'm wondering if this is Gaia's house. Gaia Crusher 9's house, because it seems like the kind of house he would live in with all the cat faces and cat maids. If you don't know who Gaia Crusher 9 is, he is, a YouTube Let's Player who's a part of Crystal Star Studios, the group I am a part of, so check him out. For those who don't know who I'm referring to. But yeah. And if it isn't his house, Gaia should live here. Like, I think it would fit him perfectly. I mean, then again, who wouldn't want a cat maid? Little cat robot maids. They're so cute. They're cute, little aprons and little ears, and they're, oh, it's so awesome. Here we have a cat robot firing cat robots. But technically, that one's not, doesn't really look like a cat so much as it looks like I guess a little bit. The other ones definitely look like cats. That one, not as much, I don't think. Though, you know, more so than not looking like a cat at all. So yeah, and again, like, I love this entire chapter because the whole look of it, I love the pixelated look at this chapter had. It's so unique. Like, most of the chapters have somewhat of a unique look, but this one is probably the most unique one of all of them. I almost wish some of the other chapters had more of a unique look. And I think they could have worked it in a bit more to make it feel a little bit more unique. In fact, even artistically, like, there's some, again, like, you know, Merle's house. I almost feel like they could have done that entire thing like in the stained glass art style. I almost feel if they had done, not that that place isn't pretty, but like maybe each world different art style maybe would have been cool. Only masters allowed inside. Okay. True and false questions. Okay, ask away. Well, obviously, otherwise they would get damaged. Yeah, because otherwise they'd be way too short and just dumb. I carry my fanny pack everywhere, and it's really useful. I love fanny packs. 2, 3, 2, 3. Yes. Yay! Fantasy Fortress is safe from intruders, except for it's not. Hello, Catface. So, let's enter up to the elevator, up to Francis's, fortress of sorts, or, well, this is his fortress, I guess his room of solitude, and, whoa, this is awesome. I want this room. I want it. Give it to me. Look! Like, you got Lady Bow, Bootler. Bootler's the best thing ever since, you know, sliced bread. I want Bootler. I want Bootler posters. I want Petunia posters. I want a Wii, even though I have a Wii. I want that TV. I want that Virtual Boy. Must buy this month. Access expects train set Miss Mouse with real smooching action. Survival horror film. I'm not even doing the nerdy voice at this point. Magnus Von Grapple figure. Tanuki suit made with real Tanuki fur. Harder Than Bedrock. The real Rock Hawk story DVD. Cyborg Ward and radio-controlled Professor Frankly. I want all of those things, and Nintendo should make it right now. As well as those little mushroom key change. Ranty. The sun is bright outside. I'm going to stay in and watch the blubbening. Season 1 had better writing and voice acting than I'm not even going to try right now. I'll just do it when I get to Francis, because I'm trying to do a nerdy voice, but it's not working well. I don't know why. Season 3 was obviously a vehicle for selling products. It was deep ding-a-ding-a-deep-ling. Then suddenly it was ding-a-deep-ding-a-ling. As if no one would have noticed. Two fans care about that. They should truly... I think my voice is like, I can't... Whatever. But yeah, I love all these little notes that he writes. Because there's stuff I've probably done too. I'm not nearly to this point, but I've done that kind of thing. And it's funny, and it's, you know, it's obvious the people who are writing this knew that this was going to be the high point of the comedy for SPM, because it's a really funny chapter for anyone who has ever... For most people who probably are going to play this game, they're going to find it funny. But I couldn't do my Francis voice, though. I'll try my best, because there's going to be a part coming up if we play this game that's going to be really hard to do that. Just because I gotta... it's not even, like, voice actors. I envy voice actors. I want to have the ability to... Like, there's some voice actors who can change their voice so much and make it, like, totally different from what they regularly sound like. And I really wish I could do that. I've just played this interest before. I just find voice acting, you know, something cool. It's cool to be able to change your voice up, in my opinion. And I would like to be able to voice act. Obviously, though, I'm not. I don't know. I'm not good enough to voice act. I can do some voices, but yeah, I failed to even do a Francis voice there. So. And we need Peach to go across here, so let's get back up there. But yeah, this chapter is great just because the dialogue and writing in this chapter is some of the best in the entire game. I know a lot of people do hate on that. That's the thing about this game. It's got some of the best writing in any video game in history. It's just got really great writing. And this chapter proves it, just the entire story in general. And I think the gameplay, as I said before, suffered because they chose... I don't necessarily know if RPG would have been better, though, but the fact that it's a platformer with... I don't know, with RPG elements, I think there could have been some better game design. The writing team, though, was top-notch, though, because the writing is really fantastic. You know, a lot of the RPG writing is always quite good. You know, either you'll get people who... Either you'll get a really good story and good writing, or you'll get and the gameplay might be lacking, or you'll get gameplay that is, you know, great, but the story might be lacking. And then you have, you know, in-betweens, of course. But, like, for example, Golden Sun had a great... Golden Sun Dark Dawn, again, I talked about this before, but that had a great, great gameplay, but the story was, you know, could have used some work personally, and some of the dialogue definitely could have used some work. This game has great dialogue and story, but I think the gameplay... Not that the gameplay is bad, I just... I talked about in A Link to the Past how, you know... A game wants to make you keep moving and keep playing it, and honestly, I think in this case, the story actually slows down the pace of the game a little bit and makes you less likely to play it, and when you do get the gameplay, it's just, you know, very easy, so... There needed to be a little bit more of a balance, I feel. But anyway, enough about that. Answer the following security questions. Alright. Video game sound effects are totally high technical. Of course! Duh! Gordas Chronicles? Of course. I will. I need all those Starship X-Naut things. And 2828. I hope I'm doing this to scurry meow. Aw, I missed you too. Hi, Catface. So I'm probably doing this chapter justice, because it really is. It's just a really funny chapter. Oh my... I want the Yoshi plushie. It's so cute. It doesn't... I mean, the thing is, I go into practicality and what I need and don't need, and honestly, you don't need any of that. But... I always have a soft spot for, like, things like, you know, paraphernalia and stuff like little Yoshi plushies and stuff like that. Well, I wouldn't, nowadays would I buy them? Probably not, though I did in the past, but Android Love Patrol. Okay, that's... I'm curious or not curious to find out what is in Android Love Patrol. Anyway, but yeah, I always have a soft spot for stuff like, you know, those kind of plushies and those kind of, you know, paraphernalia. But at the same time, though, it doesn't really make sense nowadays for me to buy them, because they're just going to sit and collect dust. But, I don't know. For people who like to do that, that's fine. You know, I have no problem with it. In fact, I like it. I just wouldn't do it myself anymore. True or false? Okay. Video games and hot babes. Well, duh. Hot babes are awesome. Yes. Of course. Obviously. Done. Everyone who says otherwise is just being foolish. Yeah, that was kind of painful, but it had to be done. Sweet. Okay, yep. Find the Mick edition, yes. Well, whose wasn't? everyone does that. I love that line in particular because this game was made back when the Insider forums, Nintendo Insider forums still existed, and that was really quite true of those forums and other forums. Nair, who are you? Okay, this is gonna be horrible. Hey, what are you doing sneaking into my room, huh? Ever heard of privacy? Oh, there you are, Francis. I've been looking all over for you. For me? Oh gosh, it's a hot babe. Hot babe in the room. What do I do? Oh man, a real girl in my room. This is so high technical. Nair. Must calm down. I getting way too okay, no, calm down, dude. Don't get that excited. That's a little bit too far. Kantata girls must get laptop from fanny pack. I don't know, how could a laptop fit in a fanny pack? And isn't your fanny pack on the other side? How would you reach from whatever? Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna try and do the voice. It's not working at this. There's no way I can do it, and it's just gonna be obnoxious. I boot this baby up whenever I have time to talk to the ladies. So yeah, this is hilarious as heck. It's just awesome. What's your name? My name? Well, it's. Tell me your. Oh, I'm Peach. Toadstool. Why, that name is just Peachy Hair. I bet you never heard that one before. Oh, I'm just drooling over this. Okay, no, I can't. I'm gonna try and do it. Just tone it down a bit. Oh man, what do I do next? Smooch now. Look, yeah, at hot babe. You're so cute, like a princess straight out of a video game. You could be feisty, but I must say that's your charm. You think I'm charming? Am I really that cute? Teehee. We need this. We need, one of these programs. Though I guess we have dating sims. There are dating sims out there. I never really found the purpose of a dating sim. They seem kind of pointless. Because it's not like you're just, I don't know. Dating sims seem pointless to me personally. Though I'm not one who really is that into the whole... You know, I feel our culture over-obsesses on love, but I'm not going to get into that because that's going to take decades to explain my entire point on that. A pink princess signed poster. Thank you, Francis. Oh, thank you. It's gorgeous. You really like it? I knew you hottie like you would pick up on how premium this poster is. I got this baby at a totally high-technical pink princess anime event. But yeah, so yeah, I really love this scene. Is just really this chapter is an example of why we need good writing in games, because the writing in this is hilarious. It's funny. It's just a really awesome chapter, and it mocks, you know, it kind of mocks the people who are playing this game too. Some of the people. But yeah, Francis is just fantastically awesome, and I do apologize for making him sound horrible. I should just not even attempt the nerdy voice because I can't. I'm not a voice actor. I can't do a good job of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being hard on myself. I do tend to do that. What's my next move? Think about the future. Wow, are we like so perfect? It's destiny. We should get married. Married? If you would have me. Hey, who's picking these responses for me anyway? I'm not marrying this dork. I always like to pick those responses only because... I think if you say the opposite, though, I think she still says that line. Maybe not, though. Tippi. Tippi? Tippi? So yeah, we don't care about Francis and his wants to be with Peach and the fact that she's a hot babe, but she's really not all that hot. But yeah. And then Peach has her own commands, snacks. Obviously, all women should have snack commands. I'm kidding, of course. No, my graphics card. And she blew up his laptop. That was the only known copy of Ner 2 Babe Patch, and now it's gone forever. Ner, real babes are scary. Peach. And there is Tippi in the cage. I was so worried. You came to save me. Let me try if I can do the voice here, maybe. So you've come to raid my fort and steal Francine? Well, no, I won't let you. By the way, I came up with the name Francine on my own. Isn't it sweet? At first, I thought it was a little weird that you could talk and everything, but the Digibutter.nerve form reaction conceived that you were convinced me that you were high technical. You're my only fall-flame friend, Francine, so no one will take you away from me. And now for awesome battle and awesome battle music. This battle isn't all that awesome, but it's got awesome music. And usually how I go about this battle is I'll, do. This song kind of reminds me of, Mr. Robotnik, at least part of it. You know, the Domo Arigato. No, maybe not. I don't know, but it's just a really cool song. I love this. This is probably one of my favorite battle songs in the game. Because it's one of the most unique, too, I feel. But anyway, he will be invisible. If you flip into 3D, you can see where he's going to appear, but I usually just go about having Bowser and using him to flamethrower or bounce on Francis whenever he appears. He will occasionally use his camera to blind you, and he will also send out bombs at some point. This battle can take a little bit of time, but again, with Bowser, it makes it a lot quicker because Bowser does double damage. So usually, you know, take how long I'm taking, you know, how long this battle takes, and then double that almost with, like, Mario or Peach. Once you use items on him. Meow bombs. What says dangerous, like, cute little bombs that look like cats. Cute and dangerous. So yeah, this is basically the end, or getting to the end of my favorite chapter. And yeah, the reason it's awesome is just because it's got the whole retro look to it. It's got, you know, just the Nintendo fan references and great writing. I probably like it a little bit too much, but compared to some of the other, well, there's one other chapter I'm thinking of that I really like too, but this one's just really unique and cool. And I know a lot of other people feel the same way about this chapter. It's just a really unique and sweet chapter. Not sweet. Sweet! I should just from now on, anytime I say an S word, always add like a CH to it, so... No, not so. Shwo. No, that sounds stupid. And we killed him. Or fated him, rather, not killed. Mercy. And now he's running away. Which means we can now finally get Tippi back. Mario, you guys came to save me? Yes, we did. Why wouldn't we? We need you. Like, literally, we need you to do anything. Or do some things, because there's an invisible door. I'm so happy. So happy. And, what is that? It's our next Pure Heart. It's the green Pure Heart. And how did it appear? Well, Tippi's heart blew up, and that made the Pure Heart release. Or what? Well, they're not going to explain. But yeah, there's a little bit more that's explained when we go back to Merlin, but this is kind of one of the weirder Pure Hearts that's gotten. You don't find it, you just... Or you don't get it, or you don't find it, you just, obtain it. Either way, though, we got a Pure Heart. Yay! I can't wait to bite into it and see what kind of jelly is inside. Green, I guess watermelon? End of chapter. End of an awesome chapter. The fourth Pure Heart appeared in a dazzling flash of mysterious light. What made it appear? The group was puzzled by this and many other riddles. So you're not hurt? asked Tippi, full of concern. No, we're not, but we are almost out of time. So, this has been MegaFreak 400, and I am reminding you that everything that you saw in this chapter needs to be real. We need all that stuff. Awesome. We need all it.